My name is Brent Gleeson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Internet Marketing, Inc. Prior to starting my first company and then moving on to the second company, I was in graduate school, and prior to that, I spent 5 years in the military as a Navy SEAL. During that time, I did 3 combat tours, which kind of gave me, I think, a unique perspective not only on life, but a perspective on leadership, how to lead effectively, both in, obviously in peacetime, but then in a combat scenario. A lot of that, a lot of those qualities, I think, translate well into the business world. So when starting my first company, there's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of things you don't know, a lot of things that you're learning, and high levels of stress. And you start off as an entrepreneur, and then quickly as your company grows, you realize, oh my gosh, I'm now a manager, I'm a leader, and people are looking to me not only for leadership and for guidance, but also for a career path. You're going to be affecting these people's lives, and they want to know that there's, a responsible and effective leader at the helm as that company's growing and as they're growing with that business, and know that they're secure, that they have a path, and that they can learn from you. And I think there's kind of 4 key components. I think being able to inspire your people is really important. I think having integrity obviously is crucial, because you're going to be, if you have that quality and you're instilling that quality in your people, and also have that quality when working with clients, they're going to follow that. And that kind of takes me into the third point, which is leading by example, which is crucial. And then the fourth point is consistency. So taking back to the first, being able to inspire, obviously that's really important, because people want to know that that you're in charge, and that you can take control of any situation, whether it's a good situation or a tough situation, and remaining calm during those stressful times when everybody's running around frantic because you might have a dissatisfied client or the website went down, but making sure that you can instill confidence in your people by having that quality and not freaking out every time something goes wrong. And I think that's a perspective I got from the military. Being in combat situations many times, you understand that it's things aren't life-threatening, and that you're gonna get through it, and you're gonna move on. And every day is going to have ups and downs, especially in a business, especially in a growing entrepreneurial environment, or even a startup environment. There's going to be fires to put out every day. And as you grow, there's going to be even more fires to put out. You're going to have more clients, more employees, and the more you can be consistent in your leadership style, your employees are going to feel more confident about that. Having integrity obviously is important. That's kind of a given. It's kind of a cliche, but it's really important. If you don't have that and subtly lead by example with integrity, your employees aren't going to put a lot of value in that, and that could affect obviously the way they deal with clients, the way they deal with each other, and then of course leading by example. There's in my opinion, no better way to lead, whether it's a team, a company, a business, whether it's in an office or in a combat scenario. You have to lead by example. Lead by example, what does that mean? That means you have to not ask anything of your people that you're not willing to do yourself. If you say, hey guys, we got to get this done, we got to stay late, you should be staying late as well. Don't task people with staying late and then take off at 5 o'clock. That's just one example, but just subtly leading by example. In your personal life, in your business life, at the office, I think both, because people will notice everything that you do. And having integrity and leading by example, and making sure that they know that you mean what you're talking about, and that when you ask them to do something, they know that there's value in that. And you're going to lose a lot of credibility when you don't have that integrity. You're not leading by example. And the fourth one is consistency. That's one thing that I've had to learn. I think all business owners and entrepreneurs learn that, is being consistent with. It could be promises that you make to employees about their career path, consistency, and when you're going to do, maybe once a month you're going to do a fun, outing with the whole company. You skip a month. Well, there you go. You lose credibility when you don't stay consistent with the message that you send down the chain of command, and everybody understands, what's going on. Also being consistent with roles, with leadership, who's in what role, and making sure that your team understands everybody else's role, where they fit into that organizational chart, what your role is as a CEO or as a business owner, who their direct reports are. All that has to stay consistent, because without that consistency, there's going to be confusion, and when there's confusion, your company's or your group's going to lack cohesiveness, and things can start to fall apart.